Okay. Okay, one more time. Ooh. Okay. there, how is it going? Happy New Year to you too. Are you celebrating New Year? Or were you? Oh, the one I am not good at? You really want to risk that? Okay, just first please tell me how good is the microphone? How much can you hear me? How much I don't have to raise my voice? Because I am now charging, and as I am charging, I don't have extended separate microphone. So I'm not sure how good it is right now. How is the volume? One, two, three. You still here or you left? Where I am from, do you want to guess? No, I am not from England. But you are on a good continent. It's a different continent. No, I am European. I am from Europe. Do you want clues? Where from, or do you want to tell? Okay, I just asked if you wanted clues, like I can tell you something about my country and you can still guess, or if you prefer for me to just spill it. Hi there, how is it going? We have here a guess game of where I am from. Oh my goodness, thank you. You were naughty while I was not watching. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Thank you. Is there maybe some trigger you would prefer? I'm just again randomly kind of, oh, thank you so much. I'm just randomly kind of how is that word? I am speechless. What is that? Okay, I am so not used to it. Okay, I'm just gonna write it down because the echo does not help at all. Just wait a second. So, ah, and I need to get them out first. Second, I like the sound of air. Air. Um, so first, it started already. Now, am I shifted? Okay. Thanks so much. I really appreciate the support. First thing is Spanish. I am from. You are from America. Oh, nice. Second, in which case, what's the weather there like today? Why did it disappear? Oh my. Again. Second. Wait a second. Maybe I will write it in Twitch because it seems to be not working right now in OBS for some reason. So second thing, second, it appeared here and I have not, programs are messing with me today. Anyways, what's the weather like today? Third thing is, do you have a request for a trigger? And fourth, you said air. Did you mean like this? Here is the pipe. And here's the thing that I don't know how it sounds like. No way, I am living in USA, Florida now. Florida, okay. Is this okay? Or did you mean something else? So, oh, I was searching for this one and couldn't find it, and finally some algorithm popped it at me, so I bought it right away in wide variety of colors. I'm just gonna check out how it sounds. Especially with the echo, I have no clue. Twitch, my channel, and show me miracles. How is that done? Oh, heart. Ah, okay. I misread. I get it now. Yeah, I am reading every fifth letter. That's the result. I think I have seen it done, but I don't do it. Sounds interesting. I haven't tried it yet, or maybe once, but I haven't listened to it. Interesting. Oh, would you like something like this? As of now, I kind of don't do personal attention type of ASMR videos, and I feel like what you are requesting is mostly in that category. But I do visual ASMR, just different ones, and I do them mostly on shorts because it's such a specific type of like it's difficult to do on live streams if I don't do it two cameras basically. But I am thinking of extending like for the visual perception for buying something like this. I just haven't figured out yet what, with the exception of this one, which is by the way very new trigger on this channel. But we love it. Not from Russia. I feel like Russian people are more uh, light colored, like blondes, or like getting into blondes, like northern countries from Europe, like something like this. I'm too dark for being a Russian, I feel. Maybe I'm wrong. But I guess many people are being confused with the accent, yes. Specify please, what do you know? Like knowing, what does it mean to you? I do know about the existence of that country, yes. But aside of that, I am afraid I don't know much. And I think I will just tone down the heat in the room, and I'm gonna bring the second microphone because my mobile phone is kind of charged. Yeah, it's gonna be enough. And I guess we can't drop people all on YouTube of this experience. I know that the country exists. Countries, cities. I don't dare to guess right now. I am not big geographical fan, you know. So I have vague recollections and stuff, but uh, uh, um, I'm not really good in this. It's not my area of expertise. I would say, hi there! I know the country of Chile exists, but I don't know the country of Chile personally. We don't have a first name relationship or yeah, something like this. Now, where did I put my cable? Or the mic? Ah, yes. And so I believe that the language is Spanish there, right? And oh, we need this. Now letter and this thing and this thing and this thing. So if you want to educate us, we would love that, right, guys? Now the question is if it works. Oh, Morticia. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, okay, fine. That's cool. So, YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry, YouTube. YouTube, Twitch, YouTube, Twitch, YouTube. Okay, fine. If at some point you travel, you should visit the south of Chile. It's nature. I kind of feel it's always either history or nature. Sometimes it's basically culture in form of dresses too. Yeah. But anyways, I am the introverted, not going anywhere type, so I guess I'm not gonna travel that far because it's really very, very far from where I live. But thank you for the tip. And I might even pass that tip to my friend who is actually traveling far, far from where he lives. Okay, wait a second. What if I put this in here and then I will do the blowing at one time, like this and like this. Okay, I think yes, I think it works. Anyone on YouTube wanting to tell me if it works, please? No, I think it's not, I have just too much sugar in myself. And I feel for several days like I'm gonna get sick. I hope not, but we had here big drop of um, uh, like it's getting cold because it started snowing, and the differences in weather and in temperature, that was the word I was searching for. In temperature they are big and I'm not used to it. So it's, yeah, it's this. kinda, I don't know what to do. It gives me brain. Okay, so I think it's nice. By the way, you can choose color. I have red, I have green, I have orange, I have yellow, I believe. I have several colors. Because like, I feel like there is a leakage somewhere. I can feel it in my fingers. But I don't know where specifically. You want me to blow direct into the microphone? Spanish must be a very difficult language because I feel like it's one of the, or the translator might not be yet appropriately adjusted, like it was not 15 years ago for English language and my language. It gets better, but sometimes, especially like I feel like with Spanish it's one of the worst languages for translation into English. So I think it's like with my language that it's kinda difficult language, so it is not taking it well, the translator, but it's fine. Anyways, I was saying that the more difficult the language is, the more difficulties have the translators, the translating applications, to translate anything. And I feel like my language or Spanish language is one of the worst for translation into English. I see. everyone connected back? Everyone has, like, is it okay now? Yeah, anyways, I was basically asking, is it better with the or the so nice to meet you. The live stream ended. Oh, so I hope it's okay now. Okay, okay, cool. And so, like, you prefer it with the tube, hey, or directly to microphone? What does sound better for you? Okay. would be significantly better if I did not have my throat sore. But I guess you can't choose. Apologies, I am these days more than slightly decentered. Like this. Or like or like 1, 2, 3. Ah, it is correct. Is it even audible? Okay. Those are bits, am I correct? Thank you so much. it's very relative what is much and what isn't. I really, really very much appreciate it. It means a lot, and it's definitely supportive for me getting creative about these things, as I have several places where I am creative, so it helps really. And recently I have bought another set of triggers, so I'm really looking forward for it to come to me so I can test it, which I mean practicing with my breath and getting air out of me is gonna come in handy for one of the trigger I bought. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I hope you guys will appreciate it too. What are you doing then? Thank you so much. You are awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Guys, if anyone, I'm not on Twitter right now, but can you show some love if someone is here? My dad, 17, just deserve it. You made my day, thank you so much. This one is this one. Okay, I really need to explore on records the air thing and the hands. Maybe some of it would be better without the ego, I don't know. Like when I'm present, it really depends. Not like it depends on when I start and what I have to do. So it really varies. But usually I try to stay at least half an hour, and I kinda okay, it's half an hour up to 2 hours, but usually it ends with midnight my time. And because I had extra time and I was not clear about what I am planning to do in this like window time, I decided to shorten the pre-recorded stuff and come here. So I guess I am not gonna stretch it much longer, but I will probably appear again during my night time. So I have 12 hours pre-recorded, which I shortened to approximately 10 hours. So I kind of try to make it 12 hours again. So me now probably for 2 hours. But I was thinking of leaving when no one came, and now like after 1.5 hours. What time is it for you? I had forgotten. Oh, Happy New Year to you too. I was educated yesterday that some people don't even celebrate it. So, and I mean French people, so it's like in my country, which means they do celebrate it, right? But like some people, some individuals don't. So I'm like, okay, it's time to stop wishing a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. It's after midnight. Aha, okay. So if I go live in 4 or 5 hours, you are gonna be sleeping, right? If I counted correctly. Which maybe I don't. I have lifetime issues with time. So it depends if the 12:36 mean you are around midnight or you are around lunchtime, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, okay, so you are not gonna be sleeping then. So if you will have time, just come, okay? I hope I will make it around 22 or 23 my time. For another hour, I mean. Which is a good celebration on and off itself, I would say. But really, I just celebrated it with my family before midnight, which was like 1 hour before. Then I stayed for another half hour, then I came here to live stream for maybe another hour, and then I went, oh, I would went to go to sleep if I didn't have something else to do, which I have. So I stayed maybe till 3 a.m. up, but I would normally go like 1:30 or at 2 at most. So, but I wanted to squeeze in the day the drama I was watching. So I was like, I sacrificed 1 hour for it's okay. I sometimes make it till 5 a.m. then go to sleep. As well, they prohibited in our country fireworks, which means there was nothing much to do, and the program in television is kind of standardly not really good. As well, it's like internet situation where you can find there better things. So the times where television would cover everything is kinda gone. And so I left dissatisfied with the program on TV, and everyone fallen asleep anyways. Plus no firework at like outside. And correction, there was a firework somewhere, but it was in a distance and we could hear it, but it was not really visible. Oh, nice. I will. I mean, if you mean these organized fireworks celebrations, I think we have it too. But like, we as individuals, since this year we cannot have it. And there are like cities that are more restricted and more strict about it, and we belong among those. And because the neighbor's situation after 6 weeks without sun is kinda stretched, to say the least, they would call police and it's not worth it, you know. Fortunately for us, we had a neighbor who was very prone to call the police at any moment if she didn't like the drilling of birds on tree in front of her house. But she moved out, so we are free of that. Oh, I understand. How old is he? Why are you so far away? Did you have to travel because of work? I have no doubt he's missing you too. But on the bright side, in New York you must have great experiences, right? It's like lifetime travel. And the things you experience there, I mean, many people want to go there as well. It's really expensive to be there, right? And it's not like you can get there every day. If it is for traveling and if it is for work, then you have it like divided the attention to do the work, recovery time, and then doing like checking it out how the city is. So I get it might be complicated really, but it's still worth to absorb the city too. mean you do everything you can. So no worries. Your child will understand. You are welcome. I very much thank you. You are awesome. You know what Thai people say to cheer themselves up. Thai people say, people from Thailand say susuna, keep fighting. So it applies like this. Yes, cool. Actually, out of all of these nail sounds I feel on my nails, this sounds best. But I guess not everyone is agreeing with me. Okay, so they already are kind of a month old, so they look, it's supposed, as they are supposed to look after a month, but they were done for Christmas, and whatever you see is wrapped off of it. It is because of presents by packaging, but okay, wait a second. Okay. But it looked nice when done, and they are not supposed to be these, like, yeah, like these. It's supposed to be all red, but it's like one little finger, and this is how the thumb looks like. Wait a second, and this is the other side. Wait a second. Okay, how am I supposed to do that? ultra. Maybe I don't have better light, but I hope you get the gist of it. Yes, I kind of called it somewhere between the Grinch and like whatever Christmas Ebenezer Scrooge you can think of, like elf, basically an elf. And then the god one is more like a legend, typical, whatever. And it had like these, it had these dots. Where are we? That have like wood. Here we go. Yes, it does this. And they were like separately put on it after. So it's definitely in Christmas colors intentionally. I had, and I will probably the next round again have something very natural blending looking so when it grows it's not that visible on the dark nail polishes. It's very visible when it grows. You see, it's visible. Thank you very much. So I kinda, since I am live streaming and doing ASMR short videos, I started to interchange it. I have like 1 month, I have them very distinctive, and then I have it very natural looking, like with some dots and sparks on it, so it looks nice when it grows out of it. It's my nails going underneath, and it's like my nails covered with a material that makes them thicker. And that material is porcelain, I think, or similar to porcelain. It's not the gel names that many girls have. So because my nail underneath is growing, so that is what is visible on my nails. And if you do the natural count, it's less visible. And if you give them like green, blue color, it's more visible when it grows. Which is one of the reasons why I now am changing it every month. But it as well depends on what is offered, on what is on offer, what I choose, or what I figure out to do. I kept tabs even what I did the last month to change it for the next month. But I don't really enjoy wasting time there because it kinda takes lots of time to make. So I had to make these secondary reasons to go there. absolutely fine. I sometimes have to think what I'm even saying. No, really. You are responding very nice. I see. And which one are you using? Google Translator? Interesting. My most difficult part about foreign language was talking, not writing. And even more difficult for me was learn how to speak, I would say. So, speaking for me the most difficult, then understanding what people say, and then writing essays, which is like specific genre. And then like I was never stressed at school writing test written, but I was always in agony thinking I am gonna go in front of a blackboard being asked the teacher in front of the class about an article, for example. That was horror. Horror movie. What does AC stand for? Asian history. Ah, okay. Okay, just. I feel like that. And I can't even say anymore. It's just sometimes. I feel frequently like that. By the way, does this mean like the sound for laughing? Like ha ha ha? It's the same, right? Mm-hmm. In our language, we have either the ha ha or we have like. And I know the different countries and different languages have it differently. Like again, Thailand has like. Thailand uses this, for example. In Chile, laughter is written like this. So this actually means something. Aha! Okay, so it is not like specific. Okay, I think I see now. Usually in my language, if you want to suggest that you are laughing, you are basically writing down how it sounds, and then like you put it into the letters, and then it like sounds like that, expressing laughter in a chat. I see. I am not really, I don't know how young people do it for in chat these days. I feel like there is lots of irony and disdain among young people, and I don't have that jargon in my vocabulary. So, okay, I have seen that too, I think. But the the ha ha ha, 555, it kind of makes sense for me, but like if it is like random letters in your language, it's, I can't, like, I don't have it in my structures like that. It usually, to be written down, it usually needs somehow in the language sound, like that sound. And that's how it is being written. Which, I mean, ha 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 and ha 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 and k k k, it all sounds kind of like when you really like right? But like, it's interesting that you have it like random letters written down. At least I now know. That's good. But like, this version looks like the first version, which is kind of the same. Yeah, okay, no, it isn't. But at first sight, it at least looks same, which is good. Like, if it is something you are not used to, you don't know how to interpret it. And I have seen it on the internet before somewhere, but I was just not sure what it suggests. And if it is not, for example, irony, that would be like, like what's the background of it. So I'm really glad that I do know now. I maybe even start to understand why Spanish language is so difficult for the translator. Mm-hmm. I feel like I will do this and I will fall asleep in front of turned on camera. Not that it is not a niche, I have heard, but when I translate from English to Spanish, it's not understood very well. Mm-hmm. It's the same for It's the same for Czech, with the exception, like before maybe those 15 years, because it just did not make sense when you translated English to our language or the other way around at all. and it gets better, fortunately. But it's a very slow process, especially because of all of these idioms and stuff in all of these languages, because those languages are so many, right? So they do progress, it's just how fast in each language. And nowadays I would say that translators are kind of able to perfectly translate English into Czech language, but the other way around it still struggles. I guess it would not be understood that good still. But maybe it's better with ChatGTP, but I did not test it. I tested it yet. I have no. Central European, which is why I said I am far away from anything America, and as I am not a traveler, traveler. Okay, traveler. It's very, thank you. It's very probable I will not visit. But like you can never say never, right? And like my first language is Czech language. Then we are neighbors with in Chile. I work for a Czech company called Solek. Do you know it? Wait a second. I will search for it, but not like that. I don't. Google. Mhm. Is and Solek. Provoz údržba fotovoltaických elektráren. Ah, okay. Okay. It seems to be well known in here, but as I am not really about I'm not in this topic really, so it kinda slipped my attention. Souhlasili mezi lidi v energetice zbývá se výstavbu a provozem solárních elektráren v Evropě a České Americe. Ah, I see. Okay, it's written down here. Europe and Latin America. Mm-hmm. Everywhere or in Latin America? I read my expression that I'm very surprised. So energies is it? Hmm? So is it why you are now in America instead of that, or did it happen way back before? They still seem to exist because there was they went bankrupt in the Czech Republic and bounced back to Chile. Small companies went bankrupt because of that, and I lost my job. Sorry to hear that. Just yesterday I had this discussion how bad idea it is to push electromobiles on to our like instead of the normal typical cars because of no way how to recycle the batteries, and because of like safety issues that are way bigger than with petrol cars. And so every attempt to make up for the standard ways of energies is nice. It should be tested, but it's very unstable place, I'm afraid. And we as a country, I am afraid we are not really on the level we would need to make this through in such areas. and everything that worked for us we just canceled in our country, and um, we we sold it someplace else, or so yeah, like we were good before, uh, even in industry and stuff like this, but we are not anymore, and everything we do now is mm, I thought clean energy was much better, but what you're telling me is a bit unstable. Mm, it's complicated, like topic. Clean energy is fine, it's very fine, but sustainability and stuff. And mm, you need, for this to work, you need to spend a lot of money, and I don't know anyone in Czech Republic who would have enough money for this to make it work. And every processes we ever made up in history, we just, as of now, we don't have them anymore. And you can count it like a bijouterie, you can count it like clothes. We had all it and we don't have it anymore. China has, or big countries who have enough money and can invest in it. So like maybe inventing processes, but not like making it survivable. But maybe I don't even know what I'm talking about. The idea of clean energy is fine, but then there are like other things around it, and it needs, for it to be able to work long term, it's really expensive to have clean energy also. But it's as well like the problem with clean energy, from my perspective, the biggest one is you don't have enough of it. You can't produce enough of it. You can contain enough of it to last as much as those traditional one. What it would take to have it at my house, and it was almost impossible. Yeah, it's expensive. So like if you count it for household, then like imagine it being a company doing it for multiple households, not even speaking about doing it for a whole country. It's it's not like you probably understand where I am aiming with this, right? Like the idea is super awesome. If someone could make it, if someone could contain it long enough, gather it, have it like in enough quantity, and for it to not be dangerous, like batteries out of electromobiles are, then it would be perfect. But we don't have anything to substitute for the ones that we don't like right now, or that we don't have enough of them right now. So every one of these are basically, in my perspective as of now, attempts, or they are working, if they are like supplementary energies, or if they have, like with water, if they have mm, a place where to, like you can't distribute energy from water if you are in a place where that does not have water, right? So that's what's problematic about it. What they were doing here, the solar plant would help a common energy source to increase the capacity of people with electricity. Again, I believe you are a hot country, like much hotter than we are, I believe. But like, like it's from people who live in a country, and we did not have here, like I was feeling like in London we didn't have here sun for 6 weeks, and if you have a solar that should like gather out of sun, and you have no sun, like you cannot do that, which is why solar containers of energies are problematic, because the sun is very unstable source of energy. In my country it's always like sun for few hours, maybe for few days during summer, but if it gets winter, autumn, spring, it's very unstable, if there is any. Yes, I guess that's why they tried to put it there, but you see it did not work anyways, which I'm very sorry for. I think it definitely had higher hopes in your country than it would have in here. And like it's like solars, but it counts for, it's the same for water, for wind. For if you don't have there enough wind, you are not gonna have enough energy. If you don't have enough energy, you cannot do the normal things we are used to do these days. So it's perfect to support something as of now, but it's not good enough substitute for the entirety of what is needed. And we should definitely, like, we should push money into this, or figure out some better solution. But we are very limited in this. I mean, deserts and countries with lots of sun, it should be way better than when you have a country that has like 4 seasons during the year. But as you see, it's very complicated. I'm like definitely like I am a fan of it, but it has so big disadvantages as of now that you are very limited in developing it properly, and like giving into it money as of now is wasting it, because you will run into big problems and issues. I also think it's good to invest in solar energy. In the long run, you save more money on your electricity bill. Theoretically, yes. It should be definitely. I think it should be more developed in countries that have lots of sun, like is yours. But mine, the only time we have enough sun is during summer, if it is not a rainy summer. We have unstable weather. We cannot afford to count 100% on solars. But like people did not understand it, they do not understand the dangers of it, and they started to change for the typical energies. They started to change them for solars, and it's not working good enough right now. Wait a second, I'm being called. Jožko, co je, co potřebuješ? Je všecko, jo? Ok. Okay. It's good to. 4 seasons. The weather changes all the time. Even if it is not cloudy, it kinda is. I mean, we have the advantage of everything. We can have very warm weather, but at the same time we can get very cold. And like 4 seasons mean that you have the biggest amount of sun is during summer, and each season has 3 months. And because of changes of weather, what actually happens is we get cut on spring and autumn, like fall, like before winter time, and it got like shortened and not as significant as it was before, which was very blended, very changing weathers all of the time, raining or getting to snow before winter. But then like you have 3 months which it's supposed to be either raining or snowing or getting very windy, cold and frozen over weather, which is like December, January, February. And then like you have 3 months full of sun, supposedly, but floods. during those times. So it's like it shifted really from when I was kid. But it's like, let's say we might have very beautiful June, July, August. It got to be way more warm during September and sometimes October. But it means that you can get on very high temperature and you can get kind of enough sun. But uh, in a few days, at max, it starts raining. Winter, we are usually someplace like around 0 is like when it starts snowing degree. I mean, 0 degree is like when it starts raining, it starts snowing. There is usually no sun there, and we have winters around 0, sometimes a little bit over 0, but it can get -20, for example. You are if you have sun during -20, you have the solars are being like frozen, so I guess it's not as effective. And it's incredibly cold if it is like sun and -20. And the drops of temperature, if it gets like difference of like 10 degrees, even 5 degrees, you can like recognize it very very distinctly on you. It's not like that you get to have -20 or -10. It's like if you get over a night from +5 to -5, it's big difference. And so we cannot predict if we are gonna have like sunny summer or if it is gonna be rainy and floods. Yes, degrees are Celsius. We don't use Fahrenheit, and I cannot. I would have to put it on chat or somewhere to recount it. I cannot do it out of hand. But like we are using degrees, which is like Celsius. Perfect. So you know what -5 means, right? And of course, if it's winter, you cannot count for it to go very much higher. It sometimes happens, but it's unpredictable. It's not like when you have 2 seasons. It's like you have 4, and you have to count on it being very moody, like it changes all the time. And so, like the biggest on having many clouds, I would say, is London, where it's really like you have their sun for a short period of time and it gets like raining. We have here areas where that happens too, but it's very spare. We usually have like hours of sun, days of sun, sunny days, and then it changes. I have to leave. I have to leave too. No worries. I really enjoyed this live. I enjoyed you and your company too. Thank you for the discussion. Yes, I hope that happens too. Have a great day, and I hope to see you next time if we don't see each other on next live. Okay? Oh, thank you so much for your support. Have a great day. Stay tuned. Bye for now. Okay.